everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Trials of VinTear, episode 36, here on Arcane Focus D&D. I'm Mike, your DM, and joined with me are my amazing players. Say hi, everyone.
Hey.
Woo!
Howdy.
I'm joined by Steve.
Howdy again.
Nick.
There.
Amber.
Hey.
Titan.
Howdy.
And Temple.
Hello.
As a reminder to everyone, this is a pre-recorded episode, so if you're watching on the Purple Apps Twitch, we're not actually live. So if you want to check us out and all of our newest content, especially those that are not exactly streamed, like Short Rest, which is a great little recap show, check us out on YouTube. That's youtube.com/ArcaneFocusDND. Full touch on the Short Rest. It's a great little show where you can get the 2 hours that we do here and get it in about 15 minutes. It's very nice. It's sweet. We also have plenty of other things that you want to go ahead and subscribe, like, and do the bells. I heard that you're supposed to be doing this at the start of every episode, so this is my attempt to do it, to weasel it in. I feel like a sellout. It doesn't feel good.
Just the content creator. It is what it is. We have
I
bills
guess.
to pay.
Yeah. Well, speaking of bills to pay, I would like everyone here to go ahead and roll me a D20.
Not those bills.
Because I almost died last time. Do I have to?
Nope.
Can we enact Legati's
No.
rule? I opt out.
That's a
10.
16.
16.
10.
I have
10.
a feeling that this one's gonna be me today. That's gonna be a 20.
Natural 20. 2. Nick.
I also got a 16.
Well, that is going to be Steve.
Called it.
I'm going to give you a few seconds just to review that. 3, 2, 1.
These reviews. Just do it.
Summer is only a week away, everyone. Steve, are you excited? So what I say, when I say summer, what do you think?
Generally heat, unpleasantry.
Yeah.
But normally I would say the beach, state fairs. It seems some kind of summer blockbuster.
Hell yeah. What about a cool alcoholic drink in the summer sun?
Ooh, that does sound good. But, what about an amusement park, a farmer's market, maybe hanging out at museums?
Drinking, testing out new mixes, sipping on a cold one?
Okay, it's starting to sound like a problem.
Not a problem. Especially if you're wearing our new, or not our new, but our still fairly new, Magic Mixologist shirt. Rep our fine, fire-haired bartender and enjoy a well-mixed drink on us. Disclaimer, we will not provide you with a free shirt. Nor would we provide you any discounted drinks. Head to our TeePublic page to get your shirt today. It's always a
Additional
nice shirt.
terms may apply. Please see
Yeah.
terms and conditions.
Put the asterisk.
Mike, real quick, flash the magnet and the pins.
Oh my god.
I know you didn't write that in, but
you can also get the Moscow magnet, which is, look at this beauty. Slaps right on. And then on my dice bag, I have the 3 griffins. I have
He does have all
Vera.
3 of us there.
Let's see, Vera. I got Rolly. Oh, and then I got Savannah.
Solemnly swear she is up to no good.
I've got my beautiful griffins here on my dice bag, ready to curse my rolls, as you guys should.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I know you would.
Chat, please.
A tense calm falls upon our party as the first wave of these gigantic spiders drop dead. The shift in movement of the hag Stolway pulls the rest from the ground and their hiding spots, while Diva, with a display of flare, lights the surrounding spider nests, burning away the threats. And after a much-needed wash, our heroes had an uneasy rest with shifts and movements of the night. It was never fully asleep, with Mitsumina watching them as they slept. Travel continued in the morning as our heroes ran into a soup of half-decayed plant matter floating upon a liquid pool. How far is the drop? Can't tell, but we do know what's inside it. Large leeches. Beyond the environmental hazards, Legati was snatched up by a mother griffin, and our heroes raced to action. We saw large insects biting and shooting poison darts, swarm of blood-sucking flies, young griffins, and a grog captive who helped Legati or at least Legati helped him jump into an extraplanar dimension atop a rope to hide out from the massive battle that was going on. However, as we see the swing from Diva's blade, the strike from Moore's hammer clears a path. Legati hastes arrow as he raced up a 120-foot tree, all in an effort to catch Phoenix, who's currently falling from a 240-foot height after the large griffin succumbed to its injuries. A jump was made, an attempt was done, and it, unfortunately, due to a sad miss, only for Phoenix to cast out her shotline ring, bringing her to arrow, and as a reaction, feather followed your way down, avoiding certain death. You guys have cleared out the threats in this area, as I think, Arrow and Phoenix, it feels like your shoulders got dislocated for the amount of sort of the immediate stop that had to occur. But you guys are slowly floating. As Diva, you can see that Moritz has numerous spikes in him that he's currently pulling out. And Legati, you are yourself was dropping from a feather fall, and you currently are next to, who also got caught in that same spell, this frog-like creature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let somebody else go first.
I would say, did we ever figure out what the frogman's name was?
It says
We
something
really
on roll
asked.
20, but that's feels like cheating. I guess I'll ask him. I'll say, well, we seem to be out of immediate danger. Thank you for your assistance. What can we call you?
Primos. I would not have been able to leave with the larger meals below, with the Griffin Mother's presence, so I give thanks.
It worked out well for everybody. Everybody seems to be in one piece. I think right about now, haste is going to wear off. Eros, you're going to be hit with intense lethargy for a moment.
Great.
Comical lethargy while you're having a conversation, but I think it occurs to Legati, it's we, just laying cards on the table here, we have been warned to stay away from frog people that we may encounter in this region. You obviously are a nice enough fellow, but where do you come from, and in what direction is your village or city, and so we do not accidentally go in that direction?
You come prepared. You outsiders are not allowed inside of the croaking hole. You would not be welcomed. You would wish to avoid the territory to the north.
The north, got that. Okay. I mean, as tempting as a place called the Croaking Hole does sound, I do not believe our journey will take us in that direction. Thank you.
Grand.
So the singing, that hurts people? Your people singing?
Never experience outsiders hurt by our croaks. But it is possible.
I was about to say croak, but you know what? I won't push it. You okay, Legati?
I'm fine. That was a series of events. Rather unexpected, but do we want to just relax for a bit? Should I summon the rope thing again? How is everyone feeling? I wasn't down here on the ground.
I'm
so
fine. I point to Morse. He'll live. Those two, though.
Phoenix is not talking. She's just buried in like a little ball in Arrow's chest and is like a little cat.
I think it has to be like in order where like Arrow, you're like, yeah, Phoenix has gone through something traumatic. I'm holding, and then you yourself go.
I just see them like. I'm concerned for those two, and that's saying a lot. How does your rope thingy works?
I can make us a safe place to relax out of sight and relatively invulnerable for an hour. A chance for us to catch our breath, have a little food and water if needed. Unlikely to be attacked by a random griffin or anything again.
I think we might need more than an hour, but I think we'll take it.
Could be a good start.
Better.
All right, I think Lugati's gonna do it. I'm gonna get the rope out again. I'm gonna summon the rope trick back and create a space, and so we can all go up the. What is the? Did I say it was a 15-foot? Yeah, I have a 35 length and a 15-foot length.
Real fast, Lugati, does that take away anything from you?
It uses a bit of my magical energy, but the rest will give it back and more.
I was going to say, why don't we just hang out in the nest? We know the griffin's not going to come back.
I was like, bro, you can hang out in the nest. I'm going to go in Legati's thing, but she's still quiet.
It was just a suggestion. It's just a suggestion.
Perhaps we avoid being any higher than this 15 feet off the ground for a little while. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Legati, do you care to explain what it looks like inside of your inside of the rope trick?
I mentioned it last time, but it's the, from inside looking out is like you're looking at a fractal refraction of the surrounding trees and area. It's just showing the change of everything around you. So it is unsettling to look at. I think it's like a shimmering kind of like oil slick color, and it's constant motion, constant change. I think it's sort of like a magic eye effect where you think you can like see a tree, but you can never bring one thing into focus. So as people are going in, I'm saying, for the most restful experience, you may want to avoid looking directly at the walls. Eyes shut for an hour, totally fine. We will be safe in there.
You see the frog the grug sort of walk up to you, Morse, and you're still sort of pricking out the spikes that are currently jettisoned inside your body. He pulls one out. Kind of like the elongated sort of frog tongue licks a little bit and goes, you could make good meal out of this one. We should bring in the body.
I need an adult.
Are you all woodsmen? You travel very far inland.
Did it just like use its tongue to like? I need an adult.
He took a barb out of you and said that'd be good food, but not you. He means the bug.
I don't know that. I need an adult.
After the bug is dead, you can bring a bug inside. I don't know if we will eat the bug, but you are welcome to eat the bug.
Didn't we just encounter this? Who ate the bug and was just like, no?
No, Phoenix did, but Phoenix is saying jack shit, so...
The grug does jump out and is currently... You see he does have a little knife that he's currently like severing pieces of the centipede in different chunks.
I didn't specifically say I didn't specifically say he was allowed in, but of course he was already in there once. He's our friend. He can come inside and chill out for an hour again if he would like that. Maybe he could tell us like other griffins or other like extremely dangerous animals in the immediate vicinity we should be aware of while we're having a short rest.
And maybe more keeping the tongue to yourself.
He comes up with several like sticks and sections of the centipede that have been like almost like he's kebabbed a few pieces.
Cool.
Gifts for savoring me. And kind of like lays them out.
I mean, I'm game. I'll try it.
Yeah, I'll take one.
You bite down. Roll me a con save.
Oh, this
Both
again.
Legati and Diva.
An instant regret. Oh, that's not great.
It is a super venomous bug.
Well, I think the con save was if you choked on the hair last time Phoenix did it, like the little barb.
That's a
in your
solid
throat.
10.
Okay.
14. 16. I have to, because I got my stone set back on con saves.
Legati, you take a bite. It is like squishy meat. It gives away. Like there's a hard shell that immediately you bite in, and you get through to the center, and it's like your teeth just slide through like Jello. It feels very weird. You could feel like you're biting into like tendrils. Like there are pieces within the body that like connected to something, and it snaps as you chew. It's kind of like makes you twinge a little bit. It's very earthy and kind of wet, squishy. But you're able to swallow it down. Kind of do that. Diva, you take a bite, and something pops in your mouth, and you're like, and everyone else, I'm assuming you don't swallow. You take a bite, and due to the lack of like the bad con save, I think your body immediately goes eject. And it's not like you throw up, it's just your jaw just hangs loose, and everyone just sees like a vial, like she bit into some sort of sack, and just purple ichor just goes down the chin, and you're like, and you're trying to do everything you can. Like you get some water skin, you're chugging that and like spitting, and you're just getting it all out of your mouth.
Is it supposed to be like that? That texture.
Are you woodsman?
No.
Oh, okay. Why are you here?
I like to torture myself. I don't even know anymore.
That's a great, just not liking it.
There's a place we're going, the hag place. Does it have a name? I forget.
It does.
It does.
Where's
Oh, here, let me-
the map's not up anymore.
Let me
Yeah.
get the map up.
Shaded Village
Shaded Village.
with the pink trees. I
Yeah,
did see her house. I was
think,
falling for my death.
Yeah, I have no idea if this guy would know it by that name. But, if we know that it's supposed to have pink trees or whatever, or any description we've had of it, I'll say we are heading for a place called the Shaded Village. And then we are leaving. This place has been a little bit rougher than we may have hoped, so we hope to avoid any further dangers or griffin attacks in our limited time here.
There is danger everywhere. I don't know of a shaded village. There is only one or other place here surrounded by trees of pink. We call it Old City. It belonged to Titan Sorn.
I'll note down that for possible future use.
Did you arrive over Titan Sorn?
We came from the west, and then Legati points to the west because I know exactly which direction that is at all times. I'll point. We came from that direction through the guarded passage through the mountains.
Sorn, yes. Old books from the old city still say that the mountain is a titan. We call that Titan Sorn.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. But if you are headed towards Old City, be careful. Dangerous food infests that city.
Dangerous food?
And he takes a bite of a bug.
Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Frimos and his clan plan to kill their kin and feast upon the fallen. Big feast, big celebration. Perhaps if Frimos sees you again in Old City, you can help my clan.
You guys are doing this like in the near future? You will be there?
We hope within a few nightfalls.
You said we were maybe like a day away, a day and a half.
Yeah, you're about a day and a day away right now.
Huh. Possibly something to discuss with the group when the frog is not here.
Are we going to? I kind of whispered to Bugatti. I'm like, are we going to send the frog on its way?
I assume he wants to go.
Morris, you feel skittering in between your pack and your back. Too small antennae. Just
don't let him eat it.
Yeah. I'm sure she'd kill him.
Yeah. Can I instinctively like pat where I feel it moving?
You're like, stop it.
Like, stop it. It's for your own good. Stop it.
For it's very dangerous, so be careful on your trip and try not to die from dangerous food.
That's one of our main goals. Thank you.
We will do that. Just
Good.
please keep your body parts to yourself.
I've left you, and sort of goes to you, Morris, and has like that.
Damn it.
That one spike that he pulled from you, and is like put it into the kebab, and is like left you something special that is tasty. Good luck.
I need an adult.
And
I
starts
need
to
an adult.
is heading towards the exit, and if anyone stops him, he will stop, but he is going to attempt to just leave.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
No, I now look. Phoenix, where's your bag?
She's like,
she
she just holds up a finger. What do you want?
Where's the booze?
Hands it.
Oh, that's valid.
No, open, child.
Nope.
You need this.
I don't want it. I
Open.
think Arrow's gonna need it for when I take this barb out of his side.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't
That's
think
a
you've
good
noticed.
point.
I don't think you've
In that
noticed it.
case, I pour the alcohol on the bar, and then I'm like, all right,
Ow!
all right, open up.
Wait,
No, don't
wait,
pour it
Diva,
on the-
Diva,
Stop!
Diva, wait.
I'm gonna take out my own moonshine and start drinking it.
There you go.
Wait. I'm just gonna go up to Diva real quick before she empties out the bottle. I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna
Thank you.
look at Phoenix and I'm gonna say, sorry. There you go. I just
don't
turn around
care.
and walk back.
I'm like, I was trying to like just numb her, and then she said that, so I was just like, okay, I'll help you with Arrow. So I'll do that, but then I see Arrow actually drink some of their own moonshine. I'm all like,
I think Phoenix like warms her hand 'cause she knows what it feels like to, one, crack her ribs back in place, and two, to take something out of them. So she'll take the barb out, and I know we're gonna take a short rest, but thematically she'll do hands of healing.
I think for you, Diva, you see Phoenix snap her wrist or her rib back into place. Immediately, you see the reaction from Arrow as you sort of pour a little bit of the alcohol. It's like, ah! And there's like a flush to your cheeks. You're like, ha, ha, ha.
yeah, she's like, it's okay, Arrow, you'll live. Enjoy it.
9 points back to you. Titan.
Great.
All right, fine. I'll leave you to it. Go back to a corner that try not to get tripped out by the walls.
Oh, I'm not looking at the wall. I'm like my little ball situation. I'm gonna stay here.
There are change in scenarios within the scenery from the walls that like there's one flash of everyone dead, everyone fell, and there's another flash where like a different change where like Griffin was never home. You guys just killed some bugs.
Bugatti, we didn't eat any colorful mushrooms, did we?
Not that I'm aware of, but this place has been nothing but surprising.
Is it the bugs?
Well, this was happening before the bugs, right? Wasn't it?
I mean, it's your
I can't remember.
it's your hole.
This is it's perfectly natural. It's from a certain perspective, this is more natural than the world that we think is natural and real. The
I
guy
have
starts like entering into a stupid lecture about the nature of reality and how the Salal is all that is actually real, and change is the only actual constant. Everything else is just a mask. And
So Legati, I have
Because
to
that
ask,
makes more sense than what's going on to the wall. I'll pay attention to Legati.
Eric's staring at the wall, just like 1,000-yard stare, listening.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna ask Legati, does your world in the Salal have any of those things? And I gestured to the direction that the frog ran off to. Is there any of that in your world?
That's an interesting perspective. Either there are infinite amounts of those things, or there are no those things because there is no you and there is no me. There is only the Salal. Whichever is more comforting for you, I would say. Believe in that.
So it's Schrodinger's world. It both has infinites and has none. Great.
I do
put
not
my
know
hood
who
up.
that
What
person
does
is.
that mean?
I put my head up.
Bro, what does that mean?
I'm not gonna explain. Just I just feel so violated. Ugh. I'm just gonna go
Legati-
sit until the boost kicks in.
If Legati starts charging you for like feet and levels and stuff like that, don't take it.
Can we take a short rest?
You absolutely can take a short rest within your trippy dippy kaleidoscope of alternate timelines.
Nice.
All right.
So all those abilities that are associated with short rests come back. You can spend hit die to get some health back as well. Yeah, I think some of you guys get some abilities back on short rest, which is pretty nice. And through the entire sort of conversation with the frog creature and even during the short rest, Mitsumina stays within her moth form. Just not even if you remove the pack, she just sort of clings to the back of the pack.
I'm surprised she stayed a bug with that fucking frog in here, but okay.
I don't think she cared about the frog, but
Bro, I had to use all my hit die. All right.
Reminder, when you take a long rest, you don't get all your hit die back. You get half.
I know.
Yeah.
Make a mental note.
But wonderful. Again, this all occurred kind of early in the morning. You guys went, and as I mentioned, when it comes to a full day of travel, especially through Jorgenkilm, it's 3 events. So we just completed event number 2 for the day, and you guys still have a bit of ways to travel. And I don't think you guys want to spend any more time in the forest anyways.
Fucking hate it here. She says that one out loud.
Yeah. Hopefully no more griffins. What are the odds that third event of the day would be equal in challenge?
Listen, normally they don't
Never
fucking
ask
fall
that.
out of the sky all willy-nilly. That one was fine, and then, fucking nosedive. So, won't be doing that again.
Maybe
Also,
we all
never-
need to wear like spiky vests and stuff like little dogs do so they don't get taken by birds or coyotes.
no, then it's just gonna come from the ground.
Oh yeah, the bugs, right.
I think Phoenix
yeah,
is
bugs,
going to
that's one
turn
thing.
towards wherever Arrow's face is because she's still a little ball. And it's like, are you okay? Even though I know the answer is no.
Well, you know the answer.
I'm really fucking sorry you had to do that.
I'm sorry it happened. It'll be fine.
She does not believe that whatsoever.
Let's just get out of here.
Charisma crew.
I'm so good at things.
You guys emerge from the kaleidoscope dome within the rope trick, heading down. It's kind of a little bit of evening time right now. You know that you still have some hours of daylight to sort of burn through, maybe a little bit of night, and you continue forward. And for our last event for today's travels, I'm going to.
Better be a fucking ice cream party. After this.
I would like everyone rolling perception check.
Oh, because I'm so
Yeah,
lovely
you
at
do
those.
that. Are we in daylight or is it shaded?
It's shaded now. Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of
God.
hitting evening now.
10.
10.
That's the second time you rolled a
18.
10. I don't like you guys.
18.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I would just like to let the party know that Moore's, after that tongue incident, feels very, very violated, and it is the only thing on his mind. So much so that he rolled a natural 1 for perception, something
Makes
he
sense.
has expertise in. That's how bad it was.
You're
So Dice
walking,
said you're traumatized.
and you see like a little fungi growing on the side of a tree that kind of looks like a tongue, and you're like, ugh,
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Gotti got a
Gotti.
12.
12. So 18 and who got here an 18 or higher?
I heard 20.
I got a dirty 20.
Then yeah. It makes sense. Phoenix, Arrow, you guys are probably on really high alert after your harrowing experience of falling out of the air and doing an unwelcome skydive.
Ultra paranoid. Cool.
Yeah. You hear the sound of a babbling brook, sort of like rushing water off to the side. Some of the trees are starting to give way to some sort of that flowing water. The sun is slowly setting right now. You're kind of getting in a bit of a nighttime scenario. It's time to probably find some sort of bedding. And there is a sort of a raised hilltop a little bit, so like multi-layered. Like it goes up a little bit, like maybe 5 feet, and then goes up into there about 10 feet, and it goes up 5 feet. It's less of movement that you see, and it's more of the lack of movement. As you look around, and there is, I'm gonna see if I can get my visual aid here, just so I can understand what I'm looking at. You see that there is a deer leaning over and currently is drinking water. Until you realize that it hasn't brought its head back up to get air.
So should we kill it now or later?
Does anybody have
How
a
far
rock?
is it? Yeah.
I would say about 40 feet away.
Throw a rock.
Well, better yet, Bugatti, how's the far as your mage hand?
Slap it.
30 feet.
Just poke it, like, or you throw it.
Is it just an amphibious deer or something? Why are we?
It is a
Or, because
deer.
we've seen it, it's a petrified deer.
Or a trap.
Or a trap.
All right. How far away did you say? Sorry.
40 feet.
40 feet.
I just had
Okay,
a disturbing
I will
thought as a player.
advance 10 feet so that I can pick up a leaf with my mage hand and then go and kind of like tickle it with the leaf.
Wait, Legati.
I will stop.
I will cast Shield of Faith on Legati.
Aw.
Oh,
Just
much
because.
appreciated.
Just because.
I'm sure it won't be necessary, but I appreciate it.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, based off our last situation, it's a good idea.
Leaf goes forward. Tickle. No reaction.
Well, it doesn't respond to leaves.
Then you hear the sound of brush and sort of a like almost like a twig getting scattered off to the side, kind of in the opposite direction.
Mm-mm.
I'll say with your perception checks, you look over and you do see there is something sitting on a stone pillar, not pillar, like a bit of a pointed rock. It looks like it's mid cleaning, but it's like this, and you see there's a monkey, small little ape.
I'm the only one that doesn't want to touch anything.
load a bolt into the offshore squall,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna point and kind of like glance to my party, see if anyone tells me no.
I honestly think you should
I
shoot the
mean-
deer.
No,
I'm
not
shooting
only.
at like a monkey.
You think if we leave it alone, it will just not bother us?
Yeah, perhaps we just walk carefully onward.
Arrow,
So-
if it moves, you could shoot it.
Phoenix is gonna say something. So there's these. I think we've talked about Maramonolixes, at least with Arrow and Legati. There's things that have tongues that look like other things and drag you in. And I know that looks like a deer, but I say just keep going away.
We don't like either the deer or the monkey, so I'm kind of okay with let's just leave.
How
I
much
think it's a
farther
trap.
can we
I
go?
think we just go ahead.
Yeah. Suppose we'll keep walking, but then soon enough it'll be dark.
Great.
Who knows what comes out at night?
Yeah, you continue on,
Yeah.
kind of not wanting to engage. There's that soft stream that you have to cross. Again, 40 feet away from the deer, so it's like, okay, not getting close to that. The monkey is maybe about 50 feet away in that other direction. You're like, all right, that's going to stay there. You see there are some like pebbles and rocks that are protruding from the actual water. So it's like you can hop and skip across the way. And it's not that large. It's like maybe 10 feet across. So you guys can definitely like jump and then jump to the other side. No problem.
Before we do, I will attempt to cast Shape Water to freeze a portion of it. It won't work if it's not normal, non-magical water.
Okay. Are you freezing it where like the pebbles or the rocks are, or are you doing it prior or after?
So if we have like a place we could hop, skip around, I guess I would try to freeze a 5-foot cube around those pebbles and rocks. It wouldn't work if it was, magical water. It also wouldn't work if the water had, significant living things in it, I guess.
Okay. Reaching out, ice starts to form around. So now you have like a full pathway, and protruding out of the of the ice is like these soft like pebbles or stones.
Okay. Seems safe enough.
So are we walking across it?
I'll go first. And I will.
Roll me a perception check, Arrow.
Whee! 17.
17. You do make it across. You look back at your party waiting for them to come through. Your head goes down, and because of your drow heritage, you're able to see fairly well in the dark. And through some of the translucent ice from Legati's spell, there actually something in the water that got frozen along with it. And you realize that the stone steps that you jumped over were not stone steps. It is a white, near gray crocodile.
I'm gonna like hold up my hand for like pause, and then I'm gonna point. That's a crocodile.
What do you mean that's a
Maybe-
crocodile?
Maybe don't walk on that actually.
Evans be like, what do you mean that's a crocodile? I'm like, oh, that is a crocodile.
Yeah. Can I-
Maybe. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say, can I see the deer's face from this side? Like,
You could move a little bit.
what's going on with that deer?
Yeah, you can go up a little stream and see if you can. You could definitely do so. You just have to move a little bit.
I don't like how you said that, Mike.
I don't know what. what are you
That
talking
sounded like a
about?
threat. I will do it, but that sounded like a threat.
I mean, if you want to make a deal, we can make a deal. We'll say as you're walking, kind of like a curiosity grabs your attention. What was your question, Legati? You had something in mind.
I was maybe we scoot away from the crocodile and I make us a frozen path somewhere else, and we cross on that instead.
I mean, my question is, where did it freeze and is it safe? Because Arrow got across fine. We just don't touch the crocodile.
How far is the path like to get across?
Oh, it's 10, 15 feet, probably in the middle of that. So, Legati's spell was able to like fully make a bridge.
Just tiptoe on
Can
the
I poke
ice.
the crocodile some more? See if it seems inert.
There's branches and twigs everywhere.
Okay,
I don't know.
I'll get a stick with my mage hand and I'll start poking the crocodile's tail.
I don't know if that's the smart move, Lagani.
Legati, you're fully aware of your spell's limitations.
Yeah.
You cannot freeze a section if something is alive.
Yeah. So I poke and it doesn't respond, I assume, right?
It doesn't respond.
Yeah. So I'll say, like, the spell wouldn't work if there was a, significant living creature in it. So,
Wait a minute. So does that mean the crocodile's not alive?
So don't
Perhaps
touch the
petrified?
water?
the spell shouldn't have worked on the water if the water had a curse on it.
Yeah, it
What's
could just be
with the deer,
poisonous
Mike?
naturally.
What's going on with the deer?
No, it's not even just what's going on with the deer. What's going on with everything.
I
It's
wanna
the
see what
deer, it's
happened
the
to the deer.
crocodile.
Yeah, you
It
can.
must be the same thing.
You crouch down a little bit. You look closely, and you can see sort of the rapid movement of the water, and it's lapping against sort of like the bottom half of the snout of the deer, and you kind of like peer in, and you can see that the eyes are closed, and it's not drinking. It's just it has this dulled coloration to its fur. It looks very kind of like this gray monotone, and it's just stuck in that position.
Got petrified.
It got petrified.
Don't drink the water if you were thinking about that.
This isn't happen to be the same water we already bathed.
Yeah, like, just don't touch the water by now. We're just gonna have to drink the booze. That's safe, right?
It might be
I don't
poison.
think it's if it's petrified. I don't think it's necessarily the water
I
because
don't think it's petrified. I think it's poisoned.
oh god.
Oh wait, oh no, I can poison something. Never mind. I was gonna say, can't I tell?
I can add poison to it.
I can remove it technically, but I don't know if I want to waste it on a deer.
Mm-mm.
So, anyone else going across the brook?
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
Not a problem.
I mean, I guess
Legati,
I'll
do you
cross
need
it,
help?
that's where we're
Before I
going.
run, I asked Legati if he needs help.
Nobody else has had to make a roll, so I don't think I should have to make a roll.
No.
No, I will carefully follow.
It's not a difficult thing to do, because
Okay.
there's also the back of the crocodile that does have some roughage and some give where you can
Yeah.
really cement yourself and go. Yeah, not a problem.
Seems to be safe. Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna cross it, but I'm gonna cross it very noisily because armor.
Yeah.
clonk, clonk, clonk.
Just as you get across, Morse, you kick something and it goes flying, and it snaps in half, and you're like, "What the hell? That was a weird looking rock."
That's no rock. I'm gonna go over there and look at that rock.
Immediately, you see that it's almost like an almond-shaped rock with 4 appendages, with webbed sort of feet. And you pulled up the 2 halves. It actually snapped in half. You're looking at 2 halves of a frog, like a streamed frog.
That was gonna be like an armadillo.
I feel vindicated. I feel empowered.
I think you do. You definitely do.
I feel justice has been served, although not directly, but indirectly. And now I think the healing can begin. I keep making my way across.
Who's leading the charge across? I know, Arrow, you're still looking at the deer, but who's getting further in?
Probably me, but not too far from the group. I'm just more watching out for shit that we shouldn't touch.
Phoenix, you see there's a scattering of feathers. It's
no.
tucked under sort of this collection of twigs, and then you hear
Back up. Fucking hate things that fly.
What did we trigger? Goddamn.
When looking at the deer again, you say it's discolored. Does it look more gray?
yeah, looks a little bit more gray.
Like stone gray?
Could be.
Shoot it with an arrow, see what
I'll
happens.
take back my statement. You might be right. It might be petrified.
But I'm going back to the bird, and the bird wasn't in the water. The bird came from the sky. So something's out here petrifying things.
We talked about the cockatrice last night or this morning or whatever. It's a bird. It's a bird that petrifies things. So we might want to get a move on.
Legati, you see bright blue eyes from a bush. It's only about maybe like a foot off the ground. Like it's a small thing that's looking. And it's like kind of moving in almost like a very rapid movement, sort of.
Is everyone aware of this?
Something you notice right away.
Kill it.
Okay. I will say there are eyes in that bush over there, about a foot off the ground, looking at us.
Yeah, it sounds like a cockatrice. It's the size of a chicken. Don't make
Just
eye
kill
contact
it.
with it. Don't look at it.
Can I kill it?
Kill it.
No,
Don't look
not
at it.
engage. We don't have to.
I'm just
Just
gonna
set the bush
scream
on
that
fire.
it should take a picture. It'll last longer.
You were petrified already. Let's not run that
Let's
again.
not do it
Also, what's
again.
the
Please, let's
picture?
not.
Also, what's a picture?
There
A
you go.
painting?
Portrait.
Yeah.
Portrait, sure.
Do an illustration,
yes.
it'll
way
last
longer.
longer.
Create a bust. It will last longer.
I think that's what it wants to do, Morse.
I know. That's why I'm telling you. They should do that because it'll last longer. Duh.
No.
Let's see. Legati. Actually, let's have everyone here tell me what their passive perceptions are.
Not high, hold on.
Anyone higher than a 17?
I don't think so.
Is 12 higher than 17?
13.
Unfortunately, no. 10!
10.
Depends
Uh,
which way we're going.
Diva,
Down, swoop around.
Diva, you're like, I'm gonna kill this bird. Should I kill this bird?
I want to.
It steps out, and it's this little small chicken-like creature. Just-
Don't look at it.
It's kind of cute.
No, it is
Don't
not.
look at it.
I'm not looking at it, but it looked cute. Can I kill it?
I don't know. Arrow should kill it? Can he just kill him?
Is it hostile? Maybe we just leave.
I think it might be hostile. But let's just back away slowly.
Hostile
I've
means
heard-
I should kill it.
It might be a pain. I've heard contradicting stories on which part of it could petrify you. I don't know if it's venom, I don't know if it's spit, I don't know if it's eye contact. It's just... walk it back.
What if it's sound?
Oh.
I've never heard
Yeah.
sound.
Look,
I'd be with you though if you.
Diva, you
explore
remember...
all the possibilities. is
Why
what
don't you
I'm
ask the little damn bug on your back, Morse?
Or just you
Oh,
recall the
yeah.
falcon you found,
Yeah,
Diva, that fell into the water?
Uh huh.
Did you hear any sound at that point when it fell?
I
What the fuck?
it
DM,
starts
did I
to-
hear that sound?
Yeah, it starts to. It's
I-
literally standing in front of you, going.
Why does that feel
Whatever
like it's
that
calling
was,
more
I
of
heard
them?
that because I'm not looking. Whatever that was, that's what I heard.
Are we
Okay,
cooked?
let's not sound.
Arrow does a 17 hit, and Morse does a 19 hit.
Are we cooked, chat? Are we cooked?
We might be cooked. Yes, it does.
We're cooked. Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Diva, kill the goddamn bird.
Hold on. We're taking a pause.
I think we have to wait for this to resolve. Then I'm gonna kill the bird.
3 points of piercing damage to Arrow,
Okay, that's not bad.
and 5 points of piercing damage to Morse. And I would like both of you to make me con saves.
Let's go. 21.
Okay.
Don't you petrify again, Morris. I'm gonna be mad.
Morse?
Not out here in the
Every
fucking
time there is.
jungle,
No!
Morris.
Don't you
Not
dare! Don't you dare! Can somebody undo
No,
that
I looked
roll
up to
for
see
him?
Steve's face.
What happened?
Someone
Oh,
undo
no.
that roll for him.
It's a 12.
12. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
You,
Run away!
I-
Run
I-
away!
front
Run
of you-
away!
in front of you, Diva, it screeches out, takes like 3 steps to the side. You hear another face pops out. A third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and 2 behind Arrow and Morse. I'd like everyone to roll me initiative. I'll put you
Goddamn
on the
chicken.
map.
God damn it!
Oh, no! Why are there so many chickens?
Why are we? They're a bunch of birds.
It's like that really old meme. Look at all.
Oh, look at us. Look at all the chickens.
Yeah,
But they're not
Wait,
chickens.
wait.
this is such a Jurassic Park moment. And it's just like I'm gonna feed the cute little raptor. Oh
Uh-huh.
crap! There's
Yeah,
10
the
of
little
them.
tiny ones, and then they
it's like,
eat
is
her.
it Jurassic Park 2?
Like,
Mhm.
bro,
Yeah.
maybe not. Maybe not.
I'm curious.
It's like, do you like roast beef? Yeah, you.
I'm
You're
just
the roast
curious,
beef.
in world, like, has anyone ever like eaten a cockatrice? And if so, do they taste good?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it
Hey,
tastes like chicken.
Rolly, you're not in this
Wait,
campaign.
actually, last time I rolled a history check, and the DM did tell me the stories I heard were if you eat one, it's the last thing you'll ever eat.
I bet.
So I can answer, don't eat it.
Morse,
Noted.
what'd you get for your initiative?
I got a 18.
18. Arrow.
8.
8. Legati.
11.
11. Phoenix.
15, arrow low.
Diva.
19.
19.
I'm a little fucked up still in the head, alright? Just a wee bit.
Let's change music real quick, and we're gonna begin. This is a great place. I'll be very honest. This is a great place to bed for the night. It does have sort of the thick trees around it. There's some water here, but there are several nests with giant eggs currently at the ready, as you guys have stumbled upon a cockatrice nest.
Make myself a chicken feather pillow.
You can actually see them. They're right here. One's right here. There's a nest that this one's standing over. It's a couple. First and foremost, Diva, the one that was screaming at you is right here. Here, actually, I can play it again. This is from Fantasy Plus. This is actually a cockatrice yell.
Sounds like a parrot mixed with a chicken or something.
I'm going back to my Jurassic Park analogy because that's exactly what this reminds me
It
of.
feels that way.
Kill it with fire.
Okay. Hold on. Let me adjust the map. I'm going to blood curse myself to get my sword back lit, and also add extra points. So that's 4 damage to myself, and move the 5 feet, and I'm gonna swing at the chicken.
Do a fire.
That is going to be 16 to hit.
Oh fuck, there's a bunch.
16 does connect.
Yeah. That's going to be 10 points of damage.
Whoa. It screams out. Oh!
It just screams.
Yeah.
That means you're a beefy bird, and I don't like that. Attack again.
Oh. Yeah, second attack.
That's going to be 18 to hit.
18 connects.
$12 points of damage.
Ooh, okay, hold on. It is still up, but looking bad right now.
I just go, you know what? I just yell at it, be like, ah! Frustrate it.
It's a pit bull sized chicken.
What? Why did that sound as adorable? I'm an
Yeah,
invictor.
It's a little big chicken. It's a big
It's a
chicken
pitbull chicken.
pit bull chicken with these bright blue eyes.
I'm mad at the chicken, but I'll end my turn.
Morse, you're up.
Well. Alright. How can I attack something that I cannot see?
Doesn't seem like we're having problems looking at them, right? So far?
I
Wait,
think as
should
long as
it-
it doesn't prick you with the spiky thing, you should be fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
think it's more of
basically
a
what you're
venom.
saying is I have to kill it before it kills me. Okay.
Yes.
That
As
As
sounds,
fast as possible, yes.
that sounds about right. Cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna take out my hammer and I'm gonna get to work. I'm on the clock, alright? So, I'll protect you guys, but it's gonna cost you.
That's fair.
I'm expensive.
You certainly
looking at
are. You
you.
turned to stone again.
Looking at you, squishy, cushy wizard.
I wave at you from behind the shield of faith that I still have on me.
Oh, by the way,
all
Shield of
right,
Faith is a concentration spell, is it not?
Yes, it is
Just-
10 minutes. So unfortunately, unless 10 minutes have not passed,
Oh, is it concentration or
have-
is it not?
It's concentration 10
All right,
minutes, yeah.
you did get a hit right now. Roll me a con save. The first con save was to become petrified. The second one is roll concentration.
Unfortunately, you do not have Shield of Faith anymore.
Of all the things, that War's having bad con. It's surprising.
I think Legati, you're literally like,
concentration.
come on. Just-
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, it's
That's a
4
shame.
rolls. That's a 4 without the buff, so it's not gonna make it. Well, on the bright side, my squishy wizard, that got the low roll out of the way, so this next roll should be really good.
It should. So this is the attack roll.
I thought you only took
kill the
5
guy.
points of damage, Steve. It's either half or a 10
What was your roll?
for
Your con save?
concentration check.
4. Oh, okay, yeah, then yeah.
Plus
The
bu-
DC would-
or plus whatever the bonus is, which I think it's con, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's con.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have made it anyway.
yeah. DC would be a
Okay.
10.
Yep.
10 or half the damage you take. Whatever's higher.
All right. So here we go. I'm gonna attack the cockatrice right in front of me or behind me.
Yeah, it's behind you. You feel the scratch
Okay.
on your the back of your leg.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna turn around and say, "Look here, you little shit!" And then I'm gonna swing at it.
Ah, fucking stupid
like
bird.
like the way I did the Giants, just like golf style. You little shit! Bam. Okay, that's not good. It's gonna be that's gonna be a 8. That's not good.
An 8 does not connect. Kind of.
Oh, sorry, 9. Not that
9.
it matters.
There we
Not
go.
that. Yeah, it does not connect. It flaps
Do
out
you
of the
need
way.
new die over there,
Yeah,
sir?
this dude needs some
Possibly.
new dice. What's going on?
Possibly. Hold on, possibly. We're gonna try the
Here.
second attack. Hold on, we'll try the second attack.
Sages
We'll make it
things.
We'll hand over
Determination
dice
bet.
on the next round.
All right. Okay, there you go. That's better. That is going to be a 23.
That connects.
All right, cool.
There we go. It's all come today. It's all come for this one swing.
Like, I started with a 20, like a natural 20, so I got to get all the bad juju out, and then we're gonna start getting.
I burned the natural 20. That's what happened.
No, shut up. No. Damn it. Okay, that's gonna be that is going to be a 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Terrible rolls.
Is that the end of your turn, Morse?
Unless you want to give me a third attack, which I would graciously welcome.
Oh,
That would
maybe.
be the end of
Phoenix,
my
hey, it's your turn. Speaking of someone who has too many attacks,
Yeah. I don't know if she's feeling that gutsy to get right up in there right now. Let's see. Give me a sec. I just need to see distance on produce flame.
you're fine.
30 feet, yeah.
You're fine.
Okay, let me see if I hit. I'm like, I think it's 30 feet, but
It's
Over here.
a ranged spell attack that's less than 30 feet is. I've gone through this above table. It's ridiculous and stupid.
I think a 24 hits.
24 does connect. So this is your action to do this.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, she wants to go the fuck to bed, and they're in her way, so she's going to set them on fire.
Okay.
5 points.
5 points. It's kind of smelling like burned chicken right now. You know, Diva's sliced with sort of flaming sword. You've cut pretty deep, and now there's an explosion of fire, and smells like barbecue.
I think she's gonna hold there, 'cause she's assuming they're gonna come towards her. And that'll end my turn. I'm not gonna do a
Okay.
bonus action.
It's now going to be our cockatrice's turns. Let me double check their speed for a hot second. Okay, they can fly fairly fast.
Fly?
They can fly. This one's going to have to dash to get up to Legati.
Ah!
This one is going to get right here to Morris.
Make it a bug. You like changing that? Change the chicken into a bug.
We have to survive long enough for me to get one more level. Then I'm going to start making everything into bugs. One more level.
We're almost there. That's the bad part.
So close.
Ugh.
So,
Okay, and I got to
10 for arrow. I don't think that connects.
No.
7 for Phoenix.
Nope.
15 for Phoenix.
Nope.
Damn.
16 is my AC.
17 for Morse.
Nope.
21 for Morse.
Nope. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I guess I'm just susceptible to petrification. Let's go.
Yeah. 8 for Diva.
No.
Maybe it's your armor.
17 for Diva.
Dinner.
Dinner.
Wait, hold on. I thought we weren't supposed to eat them.
You guys are the best.
You're not.
Oh, bad roll. 4 points of damage to Morse and make me a con save. Oh, better. 10 points to Diva, make me a con save.
No, DM, stop it! You're making me expend my
God,
nat
nat 20.
20.
Nat 20. What was your roll,
No,
Morse?
did we both just roll chat 20?
Yeah, they both rolled
But
nat
stop
20.
it! I need those for damage.
Oh, no.
No.
Stop it, I need it for damage. Dude, you need to not be
No, that's a good
petrified
point,
so
you
you can do
burned both of
damage.
us.
It's just like a bunch of chickens are attacking right now. Legati, you're up.
You said 10 points, right?
10 points, yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. No, they'll get an opportunity attack, and that would not be smart to get.
By the way,
One
can
of
you
the
guys
ones on
spot all
Diva-
the animals?
Yeah, one of the ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me start the turn with trying to telekinetically shove this one that's on me 5 feet away.
Very smart. That's a -1.
Then that will
Ba-boom.
technically be a failure. Okay. Yeah. All right. These guys are not in a line as much as I wish they were in a line. One of the ones on Diva, she hit already, right?
Yeah, it's pretty bloody from what I was
Yeah,
told.
this one's very close. It's facing it.
I think we need to
Here, I'm gonna
cut these guys down as fast as we can. Right?
let's assign these guys some
okay.
colors.
Yeah, that's great. Is Diva, you're hurt a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know which one did it, but one of them did it.
Okay. All right, this will be perfect. Okay. Wither and Bloom centered on the blue guy, so it'll hit the blue guy, the green guy, the red guy, and Diva. And I will cast it at a 3rd level to get an extra d6 of damage.
Sure. What's the radius for Wither and Bloom once again?
It is a 10-foot radius sphere.
So
yeah.
let's see, like
And
that.
it's centered
There
on
you
the
go.
blue guy, and it's yeah, that touches all 3 of them and Diva. So all the bad guys need to make a con save.
19 for, we'll go from left to right for green.
Okay,
11 for blue,
that's a failure.
and that's a 6 for red.
all right. So blue and red fail. So that's 9. That's 13 necrotic damage if they failed. It's 6 necrotic damage if they succeeded.
Okay.
Non-magical vegetation in the area withers. And if you want to, Diva, you can roll one of your unspent hit die and regain that many HP plus 4 for my intelligence modifier.
Oh my god, I love you, wizard. Plus 4, that's going to be 9. So,
Okay. Nice. And then I will. Did any of them die?
I was gonna to a description, but
Before I move, I want to know who's dead. Yeah.
The red one that has scratched into you, Diva, for 10 points, is mid jump, and immediately the feathers start to pluck out. Its skin becomes gray, not petrification, just old and withered, and it turns to dust.
ugh.
Love Wither and Bloom. Okay, great. Then let me move 30 feet. Yeah, right there. So I'll book over there. Thank you. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Arrow, you're up.
Arrow keeps like his head keeps like looking back at the party, like, oh shit. But I have to deal with the one in front of me, so 2 attacks on this guy with the harvester. 14 for the first attack.
That connects.
Okay, and second attack. Well above that, like 22, I think.
You're fine.
Okay. So 8 for the first hit,
Mhm.
and 7 for the second.
Okay. It's a pretty hefty swipe. You're cutting across feathers that start to go scattering. It's still angry and pissed, but yeah.
I don't want to be stuck here. I'm gonna action surge and do it again.
Okay.
Leave me alone, chicken. Okay. 24 and 21.
Both connect.
All right, and I'm trying to just hack this thing apart. I'm tired of it. Okay, total of 11 points. 4 for the first. The math for the second. I did 7.
Okay, 11 points. Got it.
Is it still up?
It's still up, but it more than likely the damage that you're gonna do for your curse is going to take it out.
He does loudly curse. That's it. That's the end of my turn.
You're allowed fuck all the way from over.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we're all just like, we're over this.
Yeah. This is gonna be a great recap. You fought chickens. Diva, you're up.
I'm going to turn after the other one just kind of disintegrates in front of me. I'm just going to turn around and go to the other one with a big old grin. It's like, die! Slash. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Connects.
Let's see. 4, 4, and 4. That's going to be 12 points of damage.
Woo! Okay, this one's looking real bad. Blue's looking real bad.
Second attack. Die. That is going to be 15 to hit.
That connects.
Ten points of damage.
Second strike cuts clean through. Drops to the floor, sort of a soft thud.
I kind of look at Legati. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
I'm doing just fine.
All right, I'm gonna take my movement to go back up Phoenix, and I'll get on the other side of Green Chicken.
Okay.
So, there.
I love the tunnel in the middle because it implies that Legati's having a stare off with the cockatrice.
This purple
The
one's
one
like,
that flew over to me, I shoved it away and then ran away from it.
Morris, you're up.
All right. Maybe this second time is the thing. Maybe this is the one. I feel it.
You got this.
I feel it.
High numbers.
Yeah, big numbers. Big numbers. Let's get some of that big D energy. Dice. Big dice
Yeah,
energy.
Yeah, big
you
G.
can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. Temple doesn't goes die.
Yes.
It worked.
Big die energy. I like that. Hey.
Put that in a shirt. Amber, write it down.
Write it down. All right. Attacking the one on my left, and that
Okay.
is going to miss terribly, unfortunately.
What's the roll?
It is going to be a 7.
dear.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it again.
I'm gonna go bring you die in a little bit. 'cause
That's better. Okay, that's gonna be another 20.
Bro, you need to bring him
23.
sage.
Don't forget, you can after a connection, you can spend 1 spell slot to do Divine Smite.
What spell slots?
Oh, never mind.
Bro, we took a short rest.
That not on paladins.
Paladins don't work that way.
Nope. Roll damage. Roll your golden weapon, your golden hammer.
Gonna make a
That's
chicken
right.
patty.
Yeah, chicken patty.
I
Okay,
hope.
guys, now I'm hungry. Damn it. Oh, Arrow, when you slice it up, please don't bring the thighs with you.
I think we're not
We can
supposed to
fry-
eat it.
We can fry them up.
I don't think we're
Something-
supposed to eat it, but
We're not
God, it's
supposed.
tempting.
He didn't hear that part.
Would prefer not to eat it.
6. That's going to be a. Oh, that's going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Better.
We're getting
By,
there.
like, marginally.
Is that
All right,
everything in
and
the
now,
tank?
I'm going to attack for a third time, and then potentially a fourth. I'll pass my turn.
Phoenix, you're up. You are flanking with Diva
I was
on
gonna ask.
green, which does mean you can attack with advantage.
Nice.
Because we're doing flanking rules in this campaign.
Fucking hate these. I just want to take a nap. Oh, fuck. Okay, 24.
Get it!
I don't know. I wanted to see what that was. Oh, that sucks. That is 4 points of damage. I'm not flinging that
How
dice.
much? What was your attack roll?
It's a d6 plus 3.
No, attack roll.
What do you mean?
What did you roll to hit?
24.
Got it. So how much was the damage?
That is 4.
4
One.
points of damage.
Yeah, that's
Understood.
for shit.
Oh boy, guys.
Second attack. I'm gonna do hands of harm.
Okay.
Keep rolling 16.
Well, hold on. Hands of harm can be done as a bonus action, yeah?
no,
You do flurry blows?
no. I
No?
have to spend a key point. It's like after the attack, technically. If I do an unarmed strike, that was with my staff. Those stats. I have to do an unarmed strike to use it.
We're gonna continue on, but I think there's something you're forgetting, but we can continue.
It does not say as a bonus action.
Like I said, continue, but we're gonna figure this out. I think there's something missing here.
Well, it's gonna hit because it got the same roll. Let's see. $15.
Let's see.
Not
okay.
to hit. 15 points of damage.
15. Okay, 15 points of damage. Sheesh. Green is looking already pretty bad.
Look, she's pissed. She wants these chickens to die so she can go to bed.
Yeah, it seems like it's just like a paladin's thing where once you hit with an unarmed strike, you can choose to use
Yeah.
it.
So
I think that's the only thing. So
I
it's
think-
just a normal attack, and then you choose.
So I
Yeah.
think this is where I was getting confused. Is your attack action allows you to do 2 attacks, and you're doing with your staff.
Yeah.
Right? Then you can do a bonus action offhand attack, which is your unarmed strike, in which you can then spend a key point. So
we have one
if
more
you
hit.
would like, you have one more staff attack, because the attack action is
Sure.
attack, bonus action, offhand attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot I still get advantage.
I was like, I know there's something that there's some verbiage here that I'm forgetting.
Yeah. 21.
That connects.
7.
Whack twice. It's a piñata at this point. And then just as you smack into the air, you're doing a full-on Tekken combo, and then as you see it coming, hands start to emit that black, greenish energy, and necrotic flames just take it.
Okay. I was like, is this still fucking up? Because I'm gonna be mad.
Yay! Good
One
job.
chicken down.
3 chickens down.
I'm gonna throw that other one in a wall. I'm dead.
Okay. Let's do the simplest one. Burp. So, on you, Arrow. That's gonna be 7.
Just
Morris?
misses.
Okay, Morris. Dirty 20.
Just misses. Oh, that hits.
End in 11.
That misses.
Okay. Phoenix. Don't fall. Natural 20.
It.
Ugh.
Okay, so Morris, that's going to be 6 points of damage. And make me a con save. That's going to be 9 points of slash damage to you, Phoenix, and make me a con save.
God, I
That is
can't
going
deflect
to be-
missiles and throw a chicken. Alright.
That'll be a 14.
14, you succeed.
Woo!
It's not bad for him. 16.
16, you succeed. And then we see from across the battle. Oh, it can make it. It's got 40 feet of flight.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, damn it.
18 to connect.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. A 7 to connect.
That is a miss.
Who are you giving advantage to?
Moors, you have advantage on your next D20 roll.
You're going to need.
Oh, I'm gonna need it.
Speaking of which, Legati, it's your turn.
This son of a bitch. Okay. All right.
I've seen a few chickens who are pretty vindictive.
Yeah,
this
they
one,
beat up dogs. It's
all
normally
right,
roosters, though, not
let's,
chickens.
Let's try to shove him away again. Same thing.
That's gonna be. Oh wait, have to minus. It's gonna be 14.
He needs a 15. That's my spell save. So
He runs into his leg.
I tip my cap at him as I shove him away invisibly again.
Silver
okay,
barbs miss and then gets pushed back.
One of these on Moors, he's hit, right?
Yes, yellow has some damage.
Okay, so let's toll the dead on yellow. And make
Natural
a wisdom
1.
saving throw. All right.
Ouch.
That's going to be 18 points of necrotic damage.
Damn.
Oh wait. After this, sorry, my necrotic damage also.
Oh yes, please. Go ahead and roll the 44.
Anything stopping me from running up here? I know there's like foliage and stuff.
No. I think the tree's base would be like here. You can be underneath the tree.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna do that. Run in that direction, and I'm gonna say to Diva, that one over there seems to have a grudge against me.
I
It
got
would
you.
be great if it did not come and kill me.
I got you.
You say this one at this one, its entire veins within the feathers just start to pop, and it goes down.
All right, that's my turn.
And Arrow, what'd you get?
10 points of necrotic damage.
And then falls into the water, and then immediately the river starts to take it. Like it hits some of the rocks as it goes down. It's like, oh shoot, it's growing.
Large chicken.
A large chicken. Yeah, that one goes down.
Excellent.
Okay, back to where we were. Arrow, you're up.
Oh jeez. I'm gonna run my movement. Where's that putting me? Okay. Over this way. It's just too far. That one's not. We'll see how strong the chickens are. Lightning lure against the orange chicken.
Strength save.
Yes.
Minus, is it 2 or 3? Minus 2. It's gonna be a 12.
Needs a 13. Okay.
Oh, hey.
So it gets pulled 10 feet to me and is taking some lightning damage. 4 points of lightning damage as I rip my hand out with some lightning, yank it back toward me.
Spell dissipates just as you yank it. Kind of like shakes a little bit. And it's like a lot more sporadic. Have you ever seen like a chicken that's kind of like not doing well? It's just like, it's shifting a lot quicker.
And that's all I got, so that's my turn. Squaring up with this chicken.
Diva, you're up.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Going right to the one I was told. Die, chicken. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
15 connects.
That's one of my lower rolls. That's going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay. Purple is pretty fresh. So first blood.
Let's see, it's second attack. Ooh, that's going to be 22 to hit.
That connects.
That is going to be math. 11 points of damage.
That hurt it a lot.
But didn't kill it, did it?
Didn't kill it, not yet.
Die, you stupid bird!
People are gonna
I love
rewatch the
it.
VOD and see where the threshold limit is.
It's like, you die, you goddamn stupid bird. And I'll end my turn here.
Okay.
Crabs, birds.
Morris, you have advantage on your first attack roll, the first d20 roll.
I have an idea. I'm gonna cause all of these cockatrices to flee the battle in just sheer horror. Are you guys ready for this?
Are you gonna start singing?
No. No. Why would I sing? What is wrong with you? I'm going to reach into my pack and I'm going to pull out a costume. And I'm going to dress up as Colonel Sanders.
No.
It does take a minute to start getting dressed. You're like, hold on. Hold on.
You hang on. You're gonna look extra crispy when I'm done with you.
All the birds just slowly just turn the boards like, what the fuck?
So we had
It's my 11 herbs and spices.
That's right. All right.
last game was Taco Bell. This one's Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, there is a famous war veteran somewhere in here in the Dracewind Kingdom.
I will find him. All right, I'm gonna strike the other cockatrice that's to my right. That
All right.
has it hit me? Has that been the one that's hitting me?
Yeah, it's gotten some swipes into you.
Okay, well let me repay the favor.
The first one's at
Tenderize.
first one's at advantage because of silver barbs.
All right, let's get some tenderization going. Okay, oh my god, I really needed that advantage. Yeah.
Your dice are
Oh my
cursed.
god, better.
Yeah, we're still swapping out your dice.
It'll be 16 to hit.
16
No, sorry,
connects.
17 to hit.
17 connects.
All right. Yeah, first roll was a nat 1.
Ooh, what? We burned in that one. We burned it.
We burned in that one. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. 11 points of damage to that one.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, and attack 2.
12
advantage on
herbs
this
and spices. This is magic.
I'm gonna hit him, and look at the first one is paprika. The second one
There's salt.
is the second one white pepper.
What do you know about paprika?
Cayenne.
I know, I was impressed.
The 30-20 to hit.
That connects.
All right, that'll be 10 points.
You
of
all right over
damage.
there?
I don't know why I'm so impressed by Steve knowing what paprika is,
Why
but
were
that's because we cooked with this man.
He
It was
loves
on
spice.
Blues.
Yeah.
Paprika was Mrs. Salt and Mr. Pepper's kid.
Nick, that's
Don't
such a
tell
that's such
me
a
that.
deep cut. That's such
That
a
just
deep
makes me
cut.
laugh even harder.
Oh my god.
That's why he knows.
Yeah, like acting like I can't cook and I don't know.
Bro, you panicked and put the whole thing of butterfly pea leaves when we were cooking the last time, and then you were like, wait, I wasn't supposed to do that? And I was
Because
like,
I
well...
was intoxicated, duh.
He was
How about-
intoxicated,
he
and
wasn't
two,
down
I'm offended the fact that you say he does know he knows paprika. He's married to me.
Oh, valid.
No, I expect you to know paprika.
That's valid.
I don't know what that's supposed to imply, but sure. Okay, anyway, that's gonna be 10 points of damage, and I'm gonna say that one's time. I'm
Tangents,
about to
people today.
surprise you with all these 11 herbs and spices, alright?
It's looking pretty hurt.
Tenderized.
Tenderize. You're tenderizing it. Phoenix, you're up.
Fucking dead over here. All right.
You're like, the 12th secret ingredient is love.
Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go fucking punch this chicken. Jesus.
Punch the chicken.
Love my ass. You know who you're married to?
You're right. I'm sorry. The secret ingredient's hate.
Am I technically flanking?
You are flanking, yes.
Okay. I needed that because that would sucked. All right. Okay. 21.
That connects. Those are your staff, yeah?
Yeah.
And your second attack,
Oh, that one fucking flew. 5 points.
5 points.
Okay. I'm still gonna hit it with the second attack. I'm not gonna burn key points though. Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20 for the second attack. Double the die.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Pooh, pooh.
She really wants that nap, y'all. Like,
You did. I mean, let's be honest. You wade through a soupy water of undead plants. You got dropped from 240 feet off the ground, nearly died, and now chickens are accosting you.
Yep.
Yeah.
9 points.
9 points. Okay.
Unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
Phoenix really wants that nap.
I want to go the fuck to bed. 23.
That connects. Flanking's really helping out a monk here.
That was without advantage, actually. I guess I should roll it to see if I get another natural 20.
Well, you got a crit fish.
No. Doesn't matter. We'll take that first one. Ugh. That's only... Well, that's 5 points. That's it.
What was the points?
5.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. Did anyone else hear it, or did I miss it?
I heard it. 5. She
I
said
heard
5
it.
points.
Let's see. How many cock trees are there? Okay, so
I'm going to fucking kick it in the face if I kill it. Just to let you know. I'm going to kick it and break its neck.
this one is going to disengage.
Coward.
Start to go into the tree line. This one's going to disengage and get into the tree line. Starting to rush
Attack of
away.
opportunity? Oh, no, you disengaged. Never mind.
Disengage. It can't dash.
It's just
This one's
waddling
kind
away.
of stuck. Yeah, it's also going to disengage. Get out of here. Legati, do you like for our party? Do we let them go or? Well, they're currently retreating.
I say we fry them, but
How many points does this one have left? Is the better question.
Which one?
I don't want
The
them
one in
coming back
front
in the
of
middle of the
Legati.
night.
One from Legati. Oh,
purple one.
The purple one. It's like over half. Over half.
It can get away if it makes a save. It's exactly 60 feet away, which is the range of Toll the Dead. So I will glare daggers at its retreating back, and it can make a wisdom save or not, and we'll see.
I don't like the way he words things sometimes.
Whatever is supposed to
We don't
happen
like the
is
way
what's
you
gonna
word
happen.
things sometimes.
It's not
Okay.
nice, is it?
All right, that is 12 points of necrotic damage. Maybe it's not dead. Maybe it lives to see
That's
another day.
exactly what you needed.
Good
That's
job.
what was meant to happen.
Good job,
That was
Legati.
clearly-
Hey, for VOD watchers, you can see clearly the points I was adding up to. That's the cap right there.
Yeah, exactly 60 feet away, exactly enough to kill it. That was what was supposed to happen. Legati feels good about that.
Falls.
It started it. It
The
started
others
picking
can
on
leave if they
Legati.
want.
Thank you, wizard man.
I'm just gonna take a seat, catch my breath.
Arrow, what do you do?
I'm debating if I use my crossbow or a spell.
Shoot it in the
Is the
head.
one that ran away from is the orange one also hurting?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, all right.
Doesn't it take your necrotic damage?
Oh, true.
Oh, how many? You
Oh, wait,
landed? how
no,
much-
I didn't hit it with the harvester.
Oh, I
One
thought
of
you
you
that's
did.
right.
didn't you?
Lightning lure.
No, she.
No,
yeah,
he
yeah.
did lightning lure.
Yeah. I'll. You know what? Taking one after Legati, I'm also going to cast Toll the Dead.
Go.
Ring the bell before you die.
Learning from the wizard.
14.
That saves.
Boo.
There
All
it
right, this
goes.
one was meant to live.
Yeah.
And now it's
We'll
going
see.
to it's going to proceed to breed and come at us in remembrance
I mean-
of all the chickens that died this night.
There are
Wait,
already
breed that
eggs up
fast?
there. It's already done that.
Any movement error, or you're done right there.
Even if I moved, they would just run away. So I'll let it go.
Diva, you're up.
I mean, I don't have anything ranged, so I'm just like,
We got to get you guys a bow and arrow or something.
I mean, there's not much I can do because it's like I don't have anything really ranged to really attack. So
Okay. I'm gonna say I'll leave it up right now. Diva, nothing on your end. Morris, anything that you would try, and Phoenix, anything you would try.
Um,
Let's do Morris first.
there
Let's see how far it
might
is.
Be something I could do. There might be. Hold on one second. I'm just trying to see if this works the way I think it works. Better yet. Answer me this question.
Why did you say it like that? Answer me this
Actually, I'm
question,
gonna answer
DN.
I'm gonna answer my own question. I'm gonna answer my own question because Google is a thing.
But my coworker
Answer
used to
these
say Google
riddles
is free.
Yes. Answer these riddles 3. Question 1. What is your name? Specifically, I'm looking at channel divinity use.
It's an action.
Channel Divinity. I think that is your. I guess the eyes. No. Yeah, I think it might depend on your subclass.
Oh. What did I choose for my? Oh, we need to talk about that because I don't. Yeah. Okay. So then disregard that then. That I don't have a channel divinity, right? At least not one prepped anyway.
Oh, we never really. We never really gone that far, did we?
I thought you did prep one.
So I do. So I do have spells selected for the divinity. It's just there's an extra thing that we haven't quite done yet.
Okay. So it sounds like you got really nothing on your end at the moment.
Yeah.
Or,
actually, wait. I could do this. I'm gonna take my hammer and I'm gonna fling it as hard as I can.
You're gonna fling. Okay. I'm assuming you have to move up. So 30 feet to get to here.
There you go. Throw it.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
Roll an attack with disadvantage because your weapon does not have the thrown property. This is you wildly trying to hit it.
With Steve's rolling.
Okay, that's an 18. Okay.
Disadvantage though.
Disadvantage.
I know.
Here we go.
As long as this number's big, that's all that matters. Big number. Yes! That is going to be a 30-20.
Dirty 20. That's gonna hit.
Woo! Let's go! Alright, how much damage am I dealing? Because it's not a normal attack, so what am I gonna roll?
I'll say go ahead and roll your normal damage. I think it's just gonna be reduced by 5.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Everyone in VOD land can see what I'm aiming
so
for.
that'll be 4 points of damage.
4 points. It's still running, but it got hit.
Wait.
Who the fuck
Let's
is
not
that thing?
forget
All the way
my
over there.
extra attack.
Do you have anything else you can throw at it?
But you threw your weapon, so.
You know what? I do.
What do you have?
I have my mace.
You're gonna throw
you're
your
gonna
mace
Throw
at
your
it?
mace at it.
Look at
I'm
it.
throwing my mace at it too. Let's go.
Same thing. Roll disadvantage.
All right, here we go.
How you can tell we were so pissed off.
Yeah, you guys do not want
okay.
these things to go.
This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna give you the number I roll without the buffs.
Sure.
I think it'll be easier that way.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So first roll, big number.
The echo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
Remember
Oh,
disadvantage,
I know. I'm just saying.
though. Why are you burning all of his 20s today, Mike?
I don't know.
They're flying off the shelves right now in the worst possible way.
So are the ones. So let's just hope it's really high.
Okay, that is going to be a 15 with the buffs. That's going to be 18.
Natural 15 will
that's-
connect. I'll let you know that much.
Okay, yeah, natural 15. Yeah. All right. So this one though, the damage on this one is smaller. I have written down here. It's a 1d6 plus 5.
Okay, 1d6. So it's just gonna be 1d6. You're not gonna add that plus 5 because it's already minus 5. I'll let you know. You're hoping for a 5 or a 6.
But
Okay.
good juju.
Come
5 or
on,
6. 5 or 6.
Oh.
4.
Wait. Can I use Oh no. I don't think I have that. Right. I can't. No. I don't know this character.
What is it?
Wait, hold
Everyone, this is the most important thing right now. Okay.
Yes, we need to kill these chickens.
This
No,
is
I
We need
important.
to kill the chicken.
I know. I'm trying to get.
Kick it.
Kick it.
I'm trying.
It's like about 10 feet away. Kick it. Kick it in the
Kick
air.
it. Throw your your shoe in.
Throw your shoe in.
Freaking trying! I'm freaking trying!
What was the roll?
Oh, it's a critical hit. Okay. No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's
So-
surviving with 1 HP.
It's
That
surviving with
motherfucker.
1 HP.
Boo!
Phoenix.
Well, actually, wait, hold on. You said roll a 5 or a 6. So which one is it?
Well, it had only 5 HP
need a-
left, so you
need
needed a 5
higher
or
than
a 6.
5.
Yeah, you needed a 5 or a
Okay.
6 to fully take it down.
Okay, so then yeah, it's escaping with 1 HP.
It's escaping with 1 HP. Phoenix, are you letting it go?
Wait, what's with that orange one over there?
It's
Like-
running
That's
away.
the last one left.
Nah.
It doesn't want to deal with it.
Okay, I thought there's 2 then.
There is 2. There's one over
There's 2.
here, and then there's one where Morris is at.
Can you reach the orange one? Is the question.
Oh yeah, no problem. Anyway,
So So this is. I'll let you know. Orange has 2 HP left. The one next to Morris has 1 HP left. I don't think you can use your boots of speed right now, can you?
hold on, let's look.
Because I think you
It's
used
still-
it.
She has a 50-foot movement speed, right?
I have 55.
You do have 55, so
Yeah, it's only 40 feet out.
It's only, yeah.
I could technically dash. I could
you
technically
can
burn a
get
key point
here
and dash.
35, and then you can get 55 here, and then another 55. No, it's out of range.
So
It's
one
out
of
of-
them's gonna get away. The question is which one.
Which one?
Well, the orange one was the one that was being a dick to me, so I'm gonna go crack its neck in half. That's what I'm gonna
That's
do.
fair. That is fair.
All right, so you rush towards it. Roll me an attack roll. we literally see Phoenix go.
Yeah.
And
No, she's used to
slides-
hunting with her dad, so she's like, "Fuck this."
Your staff is on your back because you're like, this is a job for arms, and you just start to race towards it. You slide on your knees. Please tell me you hit. The AC is at 12.
Dirty 20.
Roll me damage. No, because even with your bonuses, you're gonna kill it. Phoenix just slides on her knees, gets an arm around the neck, and goes.
Yeah. I want to see if I can get that other one. There's no way. That's
Well,
one
see,
attack,
you spent-
right?
You spent 35 feet getting there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have something ranged?
Do you have a?
I
do you have
can't because I
darts?
hit technically.
Do you have darts? Because that could be your second attack.
I don't think I have darts.
So you 35. you
I'm
go another
thinking if
20.
I burn a key point, I could dash and then unarmed strike. No?
Yes. So wait, hold on. At 35, you can go another 20 because that'd be 55. And then you would have bonus action to step the wind to do another 55. 55 will get you here. You are not within range.
I mean, I could do the flame thing again, but I thought I can't do that if I hit.
The flame thing?
Yeah, produce flame. I could like lava
That
flame.
is a spell. That-
Yeah, I
that
can't
actually
do
counts
both.
an action. You were doing the attack action, which requires actual.
Well, you
You
know
don't
what?
have like a dart. You don't have any kind of range weapons. You have throwing dagger.
Let's see what the shotline ring does.
Okay, well the shotline ring will definitely. I think that adds what 30 feet to your attack.
So if you
Yeah.
go to 50, you should be able to hit it.
You should be able to hit it. So
Can I burn a charge and then punch it?
yeah, you have to burn a charge. So
Fine.
here's-
I
Rush just
use one charge
snaps it
today.
and goes no. Rushes out and roll me an attack as you shoot at the shotline ring.
Getting good practice with that thing today.
Good thing there's a long rest after this.
Oh, 16 plus 6. I think I hit.
Yeah. It only hit 1 HP. It goes through.
That's
like
funny.
the
I
neck.
rolled a 1, but I have a plus 3 to it. So there. We're
and you-
fucking done. I'm going to bed. She starts walking towards the center.
You guys start to like taking this moment to breathe as all of these things lie dead.
Wait,
and you just hear-
Can we retcon just a little bit before we end the fight?
Yeah.
I forgot to do something very critical.
What's up?
Very critical.
Got to add a spice.
Yeah. So we'll say the first hammer. We'll call that ground ginger, and then the mace, we gotta make that one spicy. So that one's gonna be the black pepper.
I thought you were gonna say
Oh.
cayenne.
Yeah, I thought you were saying.
This is Diva and Phoenix telling you right now in game.
It's hotter.
It is hotter.
I mean, I was trying to go for flavor. I was gonna say MSG, but I couldn't kill it.
What do you guys do with the nests?
We could burn
Yeah.
them.
In 'em?
Yeah, I'm gonna just like take the harvester and just crack open each one.
Just start
Not to.
destruction.
We'll hit them. We won't set it on
Just
fire.
yolks. I'm not going to describe
No,
bad
it's
things, just yolks.
firewood. It's firewood. Just start.
Ooh. Wonderful. Well, you guys are able to clear out a nice space to take a long rest. And I don't have anything planned for tonight. So is there anything you guys would like to
Amazing.
prep or plan for tonight? And if not, we can jump to the next morning.
I would say that Phoenix is probably gonna go check out Arrow because she doesn't believe that bullshit. I'm fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was gonna say he will stay up with watch because he only needs the 4-hour trance to full long rest, and will spend the rest of the time in his sketchbook sketching the same ship again.
Yeah. A little
Moors
obsessive.
is in dire need of a long rest, so because no one's checking on Moors will check on Moors.
I'm having the same
Okay.
thoughts. Like nobody gives a fuck about me, so I'm going to bed.
Unless our squishy wizard would like to check on Moors.
I'll check in with Diva and Morse. It's like everyone all right? No one's turning to stone.
I'm like, I don't know. Do you want to play cards? I think I just need to rest.
Ooh, I want to play cards. Moors wants to play cards. Wait, what kind of cards? What kind of rules do you play?
Just produce a deck of cards.
Well, what
Oh,
kind
do you
of
have a-
rules do you play?
do you have a deck of
'Cause I have a
cards?
specific rule set I play with.
I'm all like, if you just say it's just a random playing deck of cards, it's like, I don't know, go fish. It sounds like just something Diva would carry.
I mean, I had something with more gold in mind, but I mean, I'm down to play some goldfish.
Oh, you guys want
Blackjack?
to bet?
I'll cast dancing lights so they can actually see what they're playing.
I'm like, I pull out the gold. I'm like, all right, let's go.
You know, I know that based off of your skill set, you have better ways of earning gold, but come on, gold through a card game is not a bad proposition, right?
No, parts of my other hands and skills, I have to learn how to entertain, so I can play cards.
Watch challenge.
There is a game called Baker's Dozen if you want to play that.
I've
That
heard
just-
of that Baker's Dozen. I'm like, I'm intrigued.
That
but
just
I
makes
wouldn't-
me hungry.
But I am intrigued of the telenovela, so is anything gonna happen with the telenovela? This is above table, I'm saying that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, I'm waiting for you guys. I'll do this last.
No, like me and Mors are gonna fuck around and play cards, and I, guess
feel like
Lugatti,
Diva and
if
Mors
he's
are
into
doing
it.
this. Like they're looking
And
at their
Lugatti
hand
is who
and
play
like-
cards with this too. Like, but I'm all like, real
One
life is
ear?
like, I wanna know what's gonna happen with the telenovela. So
Yeah, Phoenix goes to you, Arrow, and is like, hey, be honest, how are you feeling? And what is your response?
I think she just like kind of sits next to you because she feels bad that whole situation happened in the first place, and then probably looks at what you're drawing, slightly worried, and then brings out the little ship you gave her. Is that the same one?
It is.
When are you gonna finally tell me what happened?
Do you really want to hear it? It's not a
I
happy
wouldn't have
story.
bothered you this many times if I didn't.
There are certain dangers going out at sea. Risks. The Wave Mother takes who she takes, and she's unapologetic about it.
Arrow, I don't think it would bother you that much if it was just someone.
Have you ever built something before with your own hands?
She holds up her staff.
And you trust your staff that it won't break in combat.
I hope it won't. But, my father's an odds man. There's always a chance.
I didn't have that with me. I followed a whim, an ambition. And I made something that I was very, very proud of and very confident in. It took one storm. And he will take his pencil and snap it in half. My little brother was on that boat. Because I didn't want to leave him alone. Now, his bones are lost at the bottom of the ocean.
I think she just holds her hand out, and it's not the normal yellow fire, it's the blue one. So it doesn't burn. It's just more like for a comfort to hold your hand. I don't think he would blame you for that. And this is coming from somebody that has messed up and somebody else has had to pay the consequences that isn't in this group.
I was his guardian. Our parents weren't around. He was old enough to stay behind and follow in our family heritage. He'd have been a fisherman. But I wanted to play pirate. So I played. And he came along. At the end of the day, it hardly matters whose fault it is. What matters is, I think I can get him back. So I'm going to.
You know we'll help you, right? I'll help you. You just have to let us.
You've been helping me. And he will actually pull the book about death that he stole from the Iron Library. This is how I know.
It does explain why you keep running to the bathroom. I thought you had like something wrong, and I was like, I will ask this man at some point.
He points to his eyes.
Yeah,
Notice anything different?
I don't want to bring it up. I wasn't sure if you were actually going to say anything about it.
They're his. When I look in the mirror, I can see what he sees.
Could you always do that?
It started after the whole thing with Tanner. I had a dream. Woke up with one of his eyes. And then ever since I've come back from what happened, I can still see him aboard that undead ship. Same one I saw when he died.
Well, I'm glad you finally said something. That's a lot to carry around.
I've been doing it for a while. It's not that heavy anymore.
I think she pinches your shoulder a little bit. I beg to differ. That's kind of what you and I have in common. I feel like you need to hold the weight of the world. But you actually don't need to.
Diva and Morris.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the intermission so I can go to the lobby. And get a snack.
Interesting
Honestly,
that
I
it's
really couldn't care less about the world.
I guess I do, even though it's been so not caring back. It's taught differently. I think you care a little bit.
I do since I've met you all. But unfortunate. I was quite content being a mercenary on my own.
Well, I'm glad I met you.
I thought I lost you.
Yeah, now I feel bad saying I'm sorry mid jump. That wasn't for me falling. That was for me using the ring to kind of accidentally hurt you to get us together.
It could have taken my arm off and you wouldn't have had to apologize for that. Do what you have to save yourself. I don't care.
You should care. You can't give me the same speech and not have me throw it back at you.
I didn't run into a ring of cyclopses on my own while they were all levying boulders in their hands.
Arrow. Okay, I agree. I'm in the front. Look at me. What am I built for? For the last 15 years, that's what I'm built to do, is be up front.
As am I, and I gesture to the harvester. That doesn't mean you have to make yourself vulnerable to everything on the battlefield. One at a time will do.
I think it's just because you care. And she smirks a little bit, like she's just poking a little fun.
I think we'll.
Of course I do.
Yeah. I think we'll pull a little back as you guys have that. Anything else you guys would like to complete for the night?
Did we hit the intermission?
Yeah, I look over and I just see two people look like they're playing cards, but they're not playing cards.
I'm just wondering when we went from like a heavy drama to like rom-com.
We've been in a rom-com, sir.
Oh wait, there's the intermission. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Everyone here can benefit from a long rest.
Yay!
Yeah. And guess what? The next descriptor I have for you guys as you get up for the morning, stretch your legs, gathering some bits to eat from your rations, and prep yourself for what you hope to be the last bit of travel. It doesn't take you guys too long as you start to go once again over uneven terrain, over thick roots and vines, where I'll say, Legati, you're walking forward and something wet hits your forehead. You're like, what the heck? And it is a pink petal.
Oh.
Not
You
poisonous, right?
Look up.
Yeah,
You see, there's
Quick, burn it.
there's like maybe a good handful of petals just sort of floating in the air, getting a little bit more thick as you start to walk forward. Everyone starts to see now this sort of display, sort of a heavy wind, sort of the northern wind from the ocean starts to pick up, starting to blow through all the trees. It's getting a little bit colder in here, and you are starting to see the scattering of cherry blossoms. Let's see here. As you're walking through, eventually the green trees start to take away, and you are surrounded by this field that goes on for a few minutes of just numerous cherry blossoms, and It's not thick, so you can like see past it. You're getting the most sun you've gotten so far in your travel here within Jorgenkilm. You see intertwined along a branch is a potato-sized beetle that is sort of like latched onto it. Tilts its head in your general direction. It goes, "Visitors, strange."
Oh, good, it talks.
It starts to go that, and then drops from it. Its wings spread out from the shell and it starts to fly its way. And it just goes, "Visitors, visitors."
Is Misomina doing anything? At
Uh,
that?
Miss
You're poking.
She's poking her head out. She's watching everything.
Friend of yours?
She'll, remove herself from your back, Morse. Start to form back into her more insectoid-like design, more humanoid meet insect.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't look like that around frogs, just saying.
But it is natural. It is how I feel.
Okay, if you want to get eaten, sure, be my guest.
They can try. Come.
Oh, they will.
This is my home of Vastil. Starts to walk forward. The trees house numerous insects in which you can hear whispers. You're hearing just like constant chatter from smaller voices. You look on the floor and you can see that they're kind of burrowing underneath some of the trees. There's like little knot holes where like a small little bug will just sort of poke out. Oh, strange. And then sort of pull back. And you're starting to hear sort of like these like strange whispered voices coming from throats that don't produce this sound. Walking forward, eventually moving past that outer rim of cherry blossoms, you enter in this old town, what you know to be Shaded Village. It is enveloped by sort of this eternal twilight as wisps of kind of like string or webbing kind of like lifts up into the air and blocks a little bit of the sun, but not enough so where you could still see almost like this separation of light. The ground is scattered with a pink cloud of cherry blossoms intertwined with purple-colored beetles that's kind of crawl underneath. Eventually, you kind of like have to watch your steps so you don't step on anything. It is... The air has like this earthy scent of decay with like very sweet smell. Yeah, it's got like this really like almost like wildflower nectar. It has a very sweet smell. Nature has fully reclaimed the abandoned streets and buildings, draping everything in vines and like vibrant foliage. Like where there was once like some proud structure now lies ruins and crumbles and walls that have caved in, windows that have shattered, and everything at a certain degree is coated in a old shell of broken cocoons, just all over the place. Occasionally you hear as heavy wings beating quickly as sort of a large, almost like a, I want to say like like something massive flies over you, almost like a small car, just for you guys a wagon, flies over this giant beetle, just lands on sort of this makeshift like pile, just you are hearing the cacophony of voices. It sounds like a busy city. Strange. Let's see here. There are several ants that are currently like walking in a line going certain directions. There is this praying mantis that is currently like feasting on something that like it's like a blob at this point. It's kind of hard to tell what it's drinking and eating. It's just you can hear sort of like the slurping and chewing and munching.
Pull your fame.
Sorry. Go on.
One of the creatures, what looks to be kind of like this really bright green beetle, just lands. It's like if it stood, it'd be your height. It just sort of like reels back. Meals? No, these. No, too smart for meals. Who then? This thing starts to like drool. You can see sort of out of the mandibles just a little bit of wetness. Because I haven't eaten today. Mitsumina stands up, goes forward and goes, then starve yourself. Welcome to the sentient swarm.
It's a wonderful place. Fascinating. Are all these, not knowing the right word, not wanting to say bugs, are all these, like yourself, in another form?
They have taken what feels most natural, but we have been gifted with a bit of magic of change if need be.
That is wonderful.
Yeah, I can only imagine that this is a lot to take in. So, perhaps you should follow me to my home. It's not far, we can talk there.
Phoenix is trying to cover up her green beetle belt. It's like, ew, very.
I'm down.
You continue walking this space. Like the alleyways and streets have, like some of the stone has been lifted to a point where like it's uneven. You almost have to watch yourself. It's one of those things where like occasionally you hear as someone steps on a bug, like a fairly large like ant that hasn't fully grown to like the size that you've seen, and
Stepped on somebody's
the
baby.
moment you lift up your foot, two other ants come by and they start to eat the corpse.
Oh.
They didn't care about that baby.
I just think it's just scavenge. Scavenge.
You are led to a hut constructed from a fusion of wood and exoskeletons. The walls resemble like the chitinous shells of colossal beetles. The entrance is framed by two silhouettes of wasps. And they're like almost like how we have like draped like bead curtains. These are like the wasp wings are semi-translucent. You guys are passing like numerous places to get here, including what looks to be. And I forgot, this is why I'm stepping back because I forgot to mention this part. But there is a structure that is still standing. It is a statue where there are about 5 townspeople holding hands up, each of them having one fingertip on a stone that is shaped like a humanoid, like so this like rocky cragged person. So like almost like they're worshiping this symbol. And there's a plaque that reads the Stone Singers. But back to sort of the hut that you're brought into. Some sun dips into this sort of bioluminescent lit hut. Inside, once again, it smells like herbs. Well, there are like bits of soft echoes, like talk. There's some voices. And it's not until you realize that some of the voices are coming from jars that are lined on a shelf where there are small little insects, like your standard size, that are currently talking to one another through the jars. She takes a seat. And almost like regales back into her space, like her home. It's been a long time since I've been home. I've been very homesick. And I have you all to thank for the escort.
Does that mean our friend is free from his little curse?
we should close that chapter. Motions towards her hands and do some arcane force. 2 doors just, and you see that there are like rows and rows of like an internal, like an internal garden. Like there are pots and planters that are being held. She kind of wafts her hand, and you see numerous small ants start to emerge from the cracks of the walls. They start to lift up the pot, and they start to like walk towards her. She lifts it up, puts it onto the table, and it's a singular plant, half grown, not fully budded. Your friend was still early. He still needed a few more years to fully bloom. I would have loved to see what he turned into. That would have been interesting. But a deal's a deal. Reaches into the pot violently, pulls the root, pulls the entire plant, holds her hand out, and it starts to emit, starts to catch fire. It's green flame. And no longer is there a tether.
Much appreciated.
Now, what can Mama Mitsumina do for you?
Which way did we say we were leaving Jorgenkill?
We're heading south because we're gonna go down to the other thing.
Right.
Helenate.
Maybe if you could point us in the safest route toward.
I can get you a good portion away there, depending on the location you wish to visit.
I look to my friends.
Sounds like a wonderful deal.
What can you give me in return?
All right. Not gonna.
Yeah, I should have expected that.
Yeah, I think
mean,
I'm all matched my quota.
No, actually, I think we might be able to figure it out ourselves.
50 gold? Well, would that do it? That's how much I have left.
She taps her side. She brought a bunch of the money. I believe I have enough shinies to keep my interest.
Do you want a Cyclops eye?
No. If I wanted one, I would have taken the one I killed back at the beach.
Yeah, I forgot you did that.
Noted.
What about a jar of cursed dirt?
You all want to teleport closer to a destination, yes? Not just one person?
No, the whole group's gotta go.
Not just 2 or 3?
No, it used to be 5.
Then I want the head of 5 Frogkins.
Or we could walk. I think we could just walk also.
Yeah, I mean,
Walking might be great.
My
Could
feet
use
feel
the
better all of a
exercise,
sudden.
yeah.
We're learning so much about this region and its ecosystem. And,
Well, regardless, we need to prepare. I heard everything your friend was saying.
That seems like a you and a
in
him
that little show.
problem.
Well, the great thing about Arcane is that they think we're not prepared, and we just need to set a trap.
Great. Sounds like you have it handled.
Yeah,
Sits
so
back
if
in the chair.
you don't mind us, I think we're gonna get to skedaddling. I mean, we do have a very long distance to traverse, so I think we should probably get to step in. You know, the sooner the better, right, guys? Yeah, let's go. Come on.
I'm with Morse.
Have fun with your frog problems. And by the way, if you can, you maybe take a tongue for me, okay? Yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah, it might
Bye.
be wise. I kind of whisper to the party. It might be wise if we get out of here before the frog situation shows up.
I would just like
Okay.
to inform Diva that as she is stating this sentence, I'm about 30 feet down.
You emerge from her hut, and there's that. It's that feeling of like something's tugging at your legs, and you look down, and it's like a cloud of like ants, and you're like, okay, get off, and you have to like walk out quickly. Yeah, you are standing in an old city that is currently repopulated by these insects that are intelligent and talk.
God, you
getting-
still want to be a bug?
You're getting sights.
More than ever? Do you have to be that
I
big of a bug?
likes this place a lot. He's not stupid enough to not recognize this is dangerous and not a place to hang out, but he likes it a lot. He
There's
likes
like
Bug Town.
A bee
He
that
likes
flies,
it used to be
lands.
something else.
and goes,
Yeah.
All right, how about this? I have a compromise. Legati, how about this? You can explore this fascination with becoming a bug that you so clearly are pushing out there. I mean, let's be honest.
Mhm.
But why don't you transform into like a big bug, like a big bug, and specifically a big bug that can fly. Specifically, a big bug that could fly that could carry the rest of us where we gotta go.
Something I can work on, certainly.
Yeah, it's full of great ideas. I got it.
I have to ask Legati, what about it is it so fascinating? Is it like the hive mind of it all? Is the fact that they just overtook this city? Which I'm guessing this is Old Town?
Yeah, I mean, Legati, as he talks, he kind of wants to walk over to that statue, the Stone Singer statue.
Sure.
Just take a look on the way out. We're leaving, but I just kind of want to look at it.
Hey, find us the bug that won't eat us.
Roll me an investigation check.
All right.
Petrified ones on my belt that won't eat us.
That's an 18.
18. I think what you find is that there is the larger placard that has the simple words of the Stone Singers. There looks to be like there used to be holes where things were drilled in. There was more to it. There seemed to be a story. With an 18, you kind of take a quick look around like, well, did these bugs have use of it? Like, what was that? And then you start to see that there are like some of the metal is sticking out out of some of the like the base here. And so you were able to slide some out. They were like kind of like tucked in, either not of use or just were like done, put there for future purposes. This place, this city, through context clues with an 18, which you understand. Let's see here. Apologies, pulling out my notes. It was once called Vastil in the past. There are histories or a sort of a semi like shortened down history of what it was, or essentially was. It was part of the Argo Empire. You can see simple like insignias delegated to that era of time when before Outslok Dracewin overtook the Argo Empire and renamed the entire place after him and his kin. It notates the individuals that is signified here as the Stone Singers, who bardically sing into the stone and gems that form the Earth Titan, Titan Sorn. There is sort of the reason why he is so, or it is so worshipped, is that there was notations of a catastrophe that occurred, and Earth Titan Sorn sacrificed himself to block a tidal wave to protect this city, which you can then ascertain to be, it turned into the Shoulder Grip Mountains after numerous millennia started to pass. And I think the last thing you notice is that there are some notations of the Great Titans and how Soren did his job much like how the rest have done. And it gives like notation of Soren, the Arcane Stone, Hyandaz, the Whisper Torrent, Solianus, the Seared Waste, and Estifus, the Frigid Expanse. And with this information in mind, with a clear goal of let's get the hell out, we'll call today's session here. So thank you so much for joining us for episode 36. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's make haste! Oh God!